hello. So we're back on the doomed route, the route where everyone dies. And we left off when we were interrogating Falco, but he wasn't giving us any info, so now we are starting the dive into Somnium. And there's our quick recap of the whole backstory and interrogation. And now, this is what his dream looks like. Once this white screen fades into the actual screen.
Sup?
There we go. Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Are they in the second residence? I can't quite tell from the angle that I saw.
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Cat?
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is
This
this
is-
the Sagan residence?
Yeah, it is. Just that carpet, and I was able to tell, well, more like the curtains.
It definitely is. But why?
Because he lived here. Wait, did he actually live here, or was he just a frequent visitor?
Number 89. What were you up to?
He was living a happy life. Is that him?
What?
A green
The green?
jelly?
I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Get through the green?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh, I guess that might work. You can scan what's behind the green stuff? Or, oh wait, it's gone. So the phone, and then Iba herself, and the balcony. And then the door. Is that the door to the other room? The one where the very first memory occurred?
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
It's the plants again. It really is just like the very first Somnium we went to. So everything is on that wall. The switch, the winter iris, and the picture. Well, let's take a look at the picture. I'm sure the picture is got something.
A picture.
This is the picture.
Just a picture.
Not just a picture, but it's the picture. Fill out or remove. Let's fill it out then. Not sure what filling it out means. Does that mean drawing
I
on
don't
it?
have a pen. No choice.
I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
What are you filling out?
The color has returned.
Just by scribbling on it with
Hey,
blood?
Iba?
That looks
I
gruesome.
said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry.
I mean, it doesn't look very different.
And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
Is that much better?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Time to pick it up.
Should
Yeah, let's pick it up. Wait, hang up or ignore? Let's ignore it then. Hanging up seems a bit too deliberate, because if you pick it up and hang it up, the person who's calling knows that you hung up on them, but if you ignore it, it's like you're not
Won't
home.
stop ringing.
Are we gonna do anything else? We can continue our investigation.
It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Alright, the green went away a bit. Wait, is that a good? Ignored the phone?
I guess it worked?
I guess so? Okay, so now we can look at the liquid, the ceiling fan, and the book. But I think it's still worth looking at the winter iris because we know how important that is.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Let's smell it.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
Elegant and gentle, of course.
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
The switch is not unblocked, so let's look at the liquid now.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on
Is
the
it coming
floor.
from that bottle, perhaps? Oh my. Look at all of these options. Shall we... make time half and... lick it?
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to.
What is it? Is it juice?
Wine?
Wine?
I had better drink some more to be sure.
It's
Stop
coming from
it.
that bottle, right?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay, okay.
A book.
Let's... This seems important. Read or tear? Let's properly read through it.
F
What is
does
it?
not have parents or siblings.
Falco does not have parents or
He was raised
siblings.
in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Seems like it, right? Oh, snap! 2 times death?
A book.
Time to tear it. 6 seconds times 2 is not too bad.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
At the very least, it helps use up my 2 times timing. Alright, we're safe again. There's something about this
Some
liquid.
kind of liquid.
Let's use our quarter timey and stick the hand in the wine. Does that do anything?
It is surprisingly
Yeah,
deep.
it's surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well...
Oh,
Oh! There is something.
what is that?
Cork.
Oh, a cork. Let's block the bottle then. Maybe that'll help. Oh, there's a hole in the ground.
My wine!
That was wine? It looks like sludge.
My wine tastes like sludge.
Then maybe it's just sludge.
So you agree it's sludge?
Oh, 2 times.
Raining again. What should I do?
No, the 2 times is affecting this. In that case, let's pick it up. That's a new choice. It takes up a lot of time, but yeah.
Who is this? What the?
Is that a bad end? Screen suddenly turns black. I buzz on the ground.
I lost consciousness.
And the phone is still ringing. Another 2 times?
You've got 4 minutes.
Let's hang up. If ignoring is the only option.
What the?
Then I guess I gotta ignore it. Time is... Oh my gosh, I'm using up all of my time on this phone. Scary. Scary. Is picking up the cork really a good idea then? If it gives me a 2 times timing and then an unavoidable phone event? This is lasting... Okay, it's over.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
Well, yeah, but...
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Oh, the green is shrinking some more. Mental lock number 3 with what?
I
1 minute left?
suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Haha. Ouch. Look at the time slip away like that.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
I mean, if a desk fan is big enough and a room is small enough, then the desk fan would move air in the whole room.
Oh, right.
Let's hold on to it. Maybe spinning around will work. To do something. Maybe not. Well, goodbye, another chunk of my time. Let's look at more
A
books.
book.
And by looking at more books, what I mean is let's tear apart more books. Maybe
wonder what
maybe I
these
should have
books
read it first.
symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
A book.
Let's use up my half time. Tear it apart.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. But we are getting closer. There's a pot. Let's take a look at the pot. "30 seconds remain."
Pot. It appears to be some kind of
Green
curry.
curry?
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Ah, yes, like your green wine.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Let's drink it with my last 30 seconds.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
Did you say that when you tasted the green stuff on the
It's
ground?
green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Wait, a sip like that? Was there no spoon?
Iva?
And a
Hey,
sip.
Iva.
That's more like drinking the whole pot. And we're down again.
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
Elephant?
What did you say?
She looks a bit unusual right now.
Elephant.
At 3 times?
Date, you're out of time.
What is that?
The elephant?
It's an eye.
Of an elephant?
Date, what are we going to do?
Being observed. Pour lemon juice? Where do we have the lemon juice? Let's go. There was actually lemon juice? No, wait. There's no lemon juice.
Lemon. Where are you, Lemon?
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
No lemon.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
Of the eye?
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I had a lemon.
No! There's no lemon!
I passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, that works too.
And we're
Dante,
dead.
There's no time.
Shit, this isn't good.
Okay. Clearly, I had no clue what was going on. But that's how it always is, right? Let's restart from the beginning. You know, I don't think it was too bad at the beginning. I did ignore it the first time around. So, let's zoom through. Alright. Here we go. Step 1. On the picture,
I know.
what if I pick it this time instead of smelling it? Somnium fail happens so often recently.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
Oh, nice. What does that do though?
Aw, right after
Absolutely nothing.
Green stuff react at all?
a phone.
Yes. Let us ignore it. Alright, so zoom through that. Alright, we've ignored the phone successfully. And now... You know, I never did look at the switch.
A
What does the switch have?
But
Remove thorns or flip the switch? Wait, we can simply remove the thorns? I didn't think it would be possible.
an astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers. A switch.
Agent Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
I guess I can't do anything there.
There is some...
Okay, so, you know, last time I stuck my hand in, but I see now that it's pretty deep. What if I jumped in?
Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Go, Iva! Huh. It's not very deep anymore.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listened to you.
I guess that didn't work. Alright.
There is some kind of...
If the correct answer is to stick your hand in, then I will stick my hand in. So we got the cork.
What is this substance? Green tea?
Oh, because we didn't taste it, so now it's green tea instead of
It's
wine.
obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
Well,
It's not jelly.
It's wine. And there's my 2 times death. Wait, the phone didn't ring. Which means I can spend the 2 times on tearing it. And now there we go. Yes. Wait. Proceed? No. Make time 1/2, and then ignore. And we're safe. And I have so much more time now. Last time I had like 1 minute at this point. This time I have like 4 minutes. Wow. Alright, so ceiling fan, switch, picture, book, pot. Why are stuff red again? Me and not understanding mechanics. Let's check out the pot. It's like, you know, the pot kind of
Pot. It appears to be some...
did some
Maybe a
crazy
soybean.
stuff last time. Do I wanna drink it again? Or perhaps... If it's an
pot
elephant,
with green...
what if I heat it?
It doesn't turn on.
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
Maybe.
I do not.
A pot with green soup.
Alright. In that case, let us drink it.
What is...
So now... The eye doesn't appear. Oh, I have to tear all of the books as well, then.
a book?
In that case, before I tear it, I'm gonna read it because this 3 times is scary. And I'm also curious what it says.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name.
F. Falco.
That name is Falco.
And there's our confirmation.
A book.
Eh.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
3 times. Then I'm gonna read the other book with the... Wait,
A
did I
book?
say 3 times? I meant 2 times. Let's read this. 12 seconds.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, who's that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
A book.
Alright, nice. We got to the end of the, bad timies. Now I might as well just tear it. 12 seconds
Here I
isn't
go.
too bad. I hope I get a decent timey out of this one.
What happened?
Nothing.
Alright, 1/2 timey. So now I should use that 1/2 timey on this next book.
A book.
So that I don't, lose it.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he...
Alright, now the eye should appear. And pouring lemon juice did not work last time. So this time, let's ignore, because ignoring seems to be the solution for the phone. It's more like a staring contest than ignoring it. A performance rather than ignoring it. That might be considered ignoring it. I'll give it that.
Yeah. It is.
Is that eye Rohan's eye, perhaps? I don't remember eyes well enough. Were his eyes red? Was that how his face
I
looked?
passed out when it looked at me.
Eh. 2 times? In that case, let's either close the curtain or poke the eye. Close the curtain? Well, now we can't see it, now it can't see us.
It left.
That worked? Okay, last mental lock,
That eye.
right?
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
Date, what's with your taste?
You are insane.
Oh,
What?
he told me.
Hitomi?
Less than 1 minute.
Let's
Hurry.
go, he told me. What are you doing here?
It's Hitomi.
Talk to her, hug her, kiss her, touch her? What are these options? Dang, the kisser gives me a 1/5 timey. That's insane. Okay, wait a moment. I'm gonna take a look at the book. Read it. Read it and then tear it. Read it and then tear it. I'll read it, okay?
The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health. Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A book.
Alright, here we go. Tear.
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
Well, we're
driving
just...
number 89 into a corner.
Yeah, by tearing all of his
By
books.
tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
How different indeed. Alright, Hitomi, time to do all sorts of stuff here. Let's start with a simple touch.
Where?
Maybe her...
Shoulder. Tap her on the shoulder.
Her stomach, right?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
not like I'm touching her.
Stomach, alright.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
What for? A stationary wall?
I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
Alright. We got another timey. Wait, I only have 30 seconds. When did that happen?
Dante,
Hitomi.
30 seconds!
Wait a moment. This is actually pretty bad, isn't it? Let's go for the kiss, right? 1-5 time? That's pretty crazy.
What?
Kiss her.
You...
Well, it's actually you.
like this? But why?
You
For
are
the
like
1-5
one of my
timey.
limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
That's not the answer? Okay, let me look. What else is there? I see that there's a picture. There's another book. You know what? It's probably that, isn't it? Up until now, it's always been the books. With... Let's tear it. I feel like that 1 second timing is gonna come in handy for the final.
Green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
Right, I guess I should have read it before I teared it open. That's still not it? The picture is red. Is it the picture?
Date, you're out of time!
I am so out of time.
Just a picture.
Alright, let's use the 1 second to fill it out. Once again. Ah, I'm so close! 6 seconds! Since when was there a skull? Since when was there a skull? 3, 2, 1!
A skull.
Okay. No matter which one I choose here, it doesn't matter. If I... Wow, I can kiss a lot of things, can't I?
I must be malfunctioning. You want me to do what?
Just
Kiss
give it a little kissy.
I am seriously getting tired of your bone fetish.
Where else was there a bone fetish? Anything
No
happening?
reaction.
Oh, but that was exciting.
I do not need your report, thank you.
I guess not.
Date, there's no time.
Shit. This.
Alright. Let's go from the checkpoint this time. I feel like we're close. 55 seconds? Ouch. 55 seconds, huh? Maybe from Lock 2 then, 219 seconds. 55 seconds is less than a
Agent
minute.
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay, which one was this? This is for me to drink the pot and rip the books. So I'm just gonna go straight for it.
It's a pot. It appears to be some.
Maybe a soybean.
So I will drink. And then tear 2 books. Oh wait, read a book and then read the other book before I do that, because these are 3 times timies, which are scary. No wonder I used up so much time. It's because of all of this reading.
Became an assassin for the Kumakuras. That name.
Falco.
Oh hey, I can't skip this? Was there something I did differently there?
You have 3 minutes,
A
Date.
book.
Okay. I feel like that timey was different. So the timies can change.
A book.
Do I want to half time this, maybe? Might... No, wait. I won't.
A book.
Let's just tear it. I'm gonna use the half timey for when the eye appears. So... Actually... Huh. I can just close the curtain. I don't have to do all of the ignoring stuff. So I'll just close the curtain. Is that right? This time? And off he goes.
It left.
Alright, nice.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes.
You insane.
Okay, time to use all of my newfound time.
What?
Hitomi. A book.
Let's use my half-timey to... Wait, read or tear? Huh, actually... Let me
It's Hitomi.
go to Hitomi, use my half-timey to talk to her.
Understood. Hey, Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
But fawning.
Let it go.
You have less than 2 minutes.
It's
Hurry.
Hitomi.
Alright, and then I'll use... Ah!
Well, I suppose I will try.
Okay, well... I was gonna say, and then I'll use my other timey, but that's okay. I wanted to hug her anyway.
She's hard.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm?
Sorry, nothing.
Okay, okay, let's get to
A
the book. And I'll use 10-second timey that I just got to tear it. I only have 100 seconds left.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89.
By tear
Yeah.
that situation. It's Hitomi.
Okay, I want to touch her for that 1 second. That what's 1 second is so crazy. We gotta sit through this slow zoom in.
Her stomach.
Yeah.
she's a...
What did you say?
that
No.
she's...
Hitomi got it.
Alright. As we slowly zoom again.
Wait,
Could you... It's Hitomi.
And then I can... Wait, you know what? 1 second is probably enough. Do I need that 1.5 right now? Let's get to the book.
A book.
I can use the 1/4 to tear it in 7 seconds.
a green book.
I do not...
All right.
Alright, I've got some pretty good stuff. Skull.
Skull.
So, here we go. 1 second to talk to it, maybe? 30 seconds is a pretty big time spender, so let's save ourselves the time.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway.
But you're having a conversation with yourself.
Say something! I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
Date, you're the one who said to do that. Or rather, me, who's playing as Date.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
1 second has been spent. And I have
A
1/5 again. Okay, so if I use half, let's check.
This skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
Oh, I didn't notice that. It's always about the left eye
What could that
socket.
mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Or it could be like many other heads that all had their eyes removed.
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
Oh, it's time to break it
A
open?
skull.
That means we throw it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Hey, we're breaking it
Dead.
open.
It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
What's inside? What's inside?
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
2 times.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Okay. What's the least amount I can
It's
spend? 6 to 12 is pretty nice. Let's use it. Here.
Well,
I'll just use, you know, just hug her again. And then here.
picture.
Just a picture.
I think the picture is going to be important. I'll use the 1/5 to, again, fill it out because that's what I've been doing.
I don't have a pen.
Okay. Now what? Oh, it's the door. This is the final step.
Who's that?
What do I do?
Do I ignore it? Continuing my pattern of ignoring things? Or is Aiba gonna pass out again? I see a familiar
Anna,
sight.
Wake up!
What happened? My body is heavy.
Did the knocking stop though? Ooh, 3 times.
30 seconds.
The last 30 seconds. Wait, I can try locking it. Are we safe? Wait. Ah. We have all of the players now. So this is what happened. 6 years ago. Wait, does
Stop
Falco
right
just
there.
have a gun or... Huh. It's Boss. Yo, I actually have time remaining. I'm positive. So, yeah, we totally saw you, Boss. How are you gonna explain this? Oh, wait. Actually... Is Boss here? Boss isn't here to explain.
Dante, this is a serious matter.
Wait, Pewter, what's got you so
Where's
surprised?
Boss?
Yeah, it's solved.
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Dante, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Something in the real world?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Just more and more bodies.
He was
Everyone
cut
is
into pieces
dying.
and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Wait, in a vase? What kind of huge vase would that be?
That can't be.
A vase meant for, like, a tree?
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Huh.
Probably, yes.
Who's left? Everyone's dying. So what, is it Boss?
What is your next move, Date?
Pewter seems to be on my side this time. But Boss is missing now.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
The only place that we look for when we look for Boss is her office. I don't think it's a very novel idea. Alright. As expected, she's not there. She's been
Not here.
missing.
Where is she?
Just like the dream I had 3 days ago. Only 3 days ago, huh?
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
Another thing I can't figure out, the fact that it's the same Somnium
Boss.
and
Why was
Boss.
Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
Oh snap, we're searching Boss's room. Even though it has all of this stuff, I've searched it before. But there was nothing.
Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
What kind of link is
You
this?
sound drunk yourself.
Damn it, Boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone.
I do think... No, the wine bottle's not relevant, even though it was in the Somnium? Anything in the shelves?
Hey,
The police
I
officer
know you're
mannequin?
hiding something, Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Mannequin, you can talk? Wait, Mario? I trust him. Okay.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Why would that matter?
The bookshelf. You know, to be honest, we should be looking at her computer.
Iba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
So while Iva is hacking in that hamster wheel, should we not be looking around? Okay, well that was fast.
I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Wait, a few hours ago. Of
That is...
So Sejima.
Sejima.
And a familiar hand.
Why? Why?
The familiar body. A familiar face. Why was that uploaded? Why was that even recorded in the first place? The case remains unsolved. I seem to have reached another ending. Is that it? Is that it? You know what, let's... Well, sure. Let's save over that. Okay, wait, I'm back to the main menu. Is that what's happening? Or the flowchart, that is? Locked. So that means I'm missing something. This branch, I'm assuming. I could always jump back all the way to this side, but I think that might get confusing chronologically, so... Let's take a look. It'd be in this sink. The one where the whole thing was resolved by looking at TVs and stuff. So this time I will act differently. But boy, was that route that I was on earlier like such a bad end. Everyone dies, and then it turns out my boss is the killer of at least one person. Like, is that consistent throughout other routes as well? Okay, so
A CRT TV.
what I did last time was that... Wait, did I hit it or spin the dial? Now I can't remember. Did I hit it or spin the dial? What did I do? Let's see if I can remember. Was I spinning the dial? Or hitting it? I think I hit it. Or... This looks the same though. Seeing a video. Yeah, let me go back. Clearly that's not it. And load flowchart. Flowchart? Let's just get back to the start of this. Begin sync. Yes. So instead of spinning the dial, I'll hit it. Wait a moment. Maybe it's not the TV specifically. Maybe the other action I can take is to ignore the TV. Instead of watching the video, because in the top left corner, it gives me 2 hints. Watch the murder and look at the blood. So maybe if I look at the doors, I'll be able to look at the blood? Maybe not. Because opening it is going to tell me that I can't open it.
A CRT.
Okay, so let's hit it. Because spinning the dial...
It by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Hitting it, I guess, is the new one.
Old-fashioned object, so...
Bam! Alright, it's a different video. It's a mouse. A mouse covered with blood.
What was that?
Oh, the world is different now.
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Yeah, it's completely different now. This is so completely different. Hit the mouse. And now I have a 2x timey. Unfortunate. Well, let's take a look.
A full body.
These ones are no good. They take a lot.
A revolver.
The gun is probably...
It appears that way.
Ah, yes. Big numbers, big numbers. Is there not one that's just like 2 seconds?
I see many objects in the room.
20? Ha! Okay, the door. Back to the doors.
A double.
I should actually tackle it, then I would get the 1/5 timing. Oh well.
A shelf.
Okay. Let's investigate the bottle. It's quite different. Oh, we just blew everything up!
What?
Including the TV! We just killed that frog that was on
Explosions
TV.
appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
Oh, and now there's the shelves.
This is a
And the
dangerous
table.
dream, but we must continue.
And the book even. Like, they're all the same. Right,
It
the
appears
reference
to be a
book.
butterfly reference book with.
So this time, I'll rip it up.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
There's a technique to ripping things, right? At the very least, you can ignore the spine. Yeah, I guess rip along the spine. The butterfly has been ripped in half. Am I like speedrunning this? I feel like this is going so much faster. What?
I suppose that is somewhat accurate,
The more you do, the less time you have.
but we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
The more you do, the less time you have. That's true. And yet, I still have 278 seconds. Somehow.
Just a locker.
Listen? Peek? Open? Is this gonna be like the same deal? But no, it's
Just a
totally
locker.
different. Okay, let's time me and listen. Anyone
I heard
in
a
there?
metallic sound, like gears spinning.
Is there something inside? Be careful, Iva, just in case.
Roger. Just a locker.
Let's open it.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Alright. But there is a lot of stuff going on here, so let's just keep examining stuff. Let's remove the gun?
It is fixed with a vise and cannot move.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
And I guess not.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
A revolver.
Ah, wait. I didn't mean to... I always push buttons without thinking.
Just try it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Nothing happens.
As I thought, this will...
I need a bullet.
Okay. It's a TV.
A retro TV?
Let's hit it.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is unusual.
There's clearly some, like, elaborate combination of things that needs to happen here.
A common gas canister.
Let's open the valve. Will that kill us?
I think so.
Nothing happens. As happened last time.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Let's... seppuku? Or push it in. Let's push it in.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
Okay, in that
The knife
case,
flew out of
3 minutes, Dante.
let's do the other option.
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believe it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
You would refuse?
To speak a haiku in your final breath.
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that. Is this somnium starting to get to you, Date?
It is.
That's the problem.
It was going so well in
But
the
any
beginning.
case, I will not do it.
It was going so well in the beginning. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Maybe I need to check out that operating
You have less
table.
than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
An operating.
Let us sleep. I'm sure that sleeping last time did nothing. But hey, I have a 1/6 timey now.
A full body mirror.
This time, let's look at it.
I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
I mean, this is a dream, too.
A revolver.
Let's lock down the barrel.
It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer?
Oh, look down the barrel. And is anything gonna happen? It's not suddenly gonna shoot out, is it?
Bang!
No?
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
What a mystery. What a mystery. Do I go back to the
retro-
TV? Investigate or turn the dial? No, let's go back to the gas canister.
A common gas.
And let's kick it. Okay.
A common
Let's-
gas.
1 minute left.
Smell it.
Acid.
I don't see how this can combine with anything in this world. The mirror, the TV, the doors, the knife.
The knife that.
Maybe I just need to throw the knife.
Like this?
Wait, that was
What?
it?
I only threw it lightly.
We stabbed the bird. Was that the last lock?
An oil drum, television.
Oh wait,
torso.
one more. And I don't have nearly enough time for that.
I'm starting to see the picture.
I'm
do
not.
yet.
Checkpoint saved. A distinct lack of options to kiss things in this Somnium. That is true. I suppose that's the difference between Iris's Somnium and Falco's Somnium. Falco, I guess, wants to kiss things a lot. Or has a lot of kissable things. Alright, let's check out that oil drum then. 12
An oil
seconds.
drum.
Oh my. Let's take off the lid. 3 times will kill us, but I guess not.
No use. I cannot take it off.
Maybe we don't have to open it.
We don't have to open it, let's kick it.
Time's up.
An oil drum.
We dead, let's kick it. 120 seconds when we only have 2 seconds.
I don't think I can make it fall over.
Is it just heavy or is it built into the floor? What could be inside?
Unknown.
Maybe there's a person inside.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this?
Alright. I should be able to use the checkpoint. I almost had it though. Look at that. 288 seconds in Lock 2. And it was my first time going down that path.
Left, Date.
So, here we are, reference book.
It appears to be a but.
Bam, rip.
That will be difficult with it.
And then the butterfly is ripped. And then this time I won't waste my time running around when I can just
suppose-
grab that knife.
The more...
But we.
Right.
Oh wait, first before I grab the knife, I need to check out the locker.
Just a lock.
And I'll just open it. The knife goes flying out.
Why was it...
I do
And
not see
then
any-
I
Good
grab the knife. Yo, so smooth, so smooth.
the knife that.
You keep using these 1/6 timies.
Like this?
Like no time at all.
What? I don't.
And there. 3rd checkpoint. So then it's the oil drum that shows up.
Oil drum, television.
Television and a torso. So I guess I'll have to check out that torso.
Understand.
I do.
Well, there's also that gas canister, but let's take a look at that torso. Where are you, torso? On the other side of the TV. So over here.
A naked.
Let us talk.
Is that a serious suggestion?
Anything can happen in Somnium, right? The torso might talk. Maybe in a southern accent.
Why in a southern accent? Well, I might as well try. Excuse me, you know a gal named Iris? What's that?
Well,
partner?
yes I do.
What happened? Did you get something?
It said, "Why are you talking to a mannequin, you idiot?"
Are you sure that isn't your commentary?
Ain't no talking torsos.
Well, shoot.
Okay. Then let's take a look at the TV.
An old
It's a
television
cat.
Built in the era.
I might as well hit it.
I hear hard breathing.
From a child. But it's not normal.
Gas
A
canister.
common ga-
Let us smell it? I wanna do something.
An oil.
Look inside. I didn't look inside it yet. Maybe I can actually see what's inside. Is it a body? It's kind of censored. It's kinda quite censored, actually. What's that supposed to be?
What
Oh,
does this mean?
it tilted over?
Bullets?
They might be used
Oh.
for something. Let's keep them.
Nice. I can take the bullets and put them
3 minutes, Date.
Put them in the gun! Perfect!
A revolver.
Let's shoot it. Now that we've got bullets.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
Alright, locked
could
and
work.
loaded. Are we shooting the TV? I guess we can't move the gun. Since it's stuck in a vise after all. Rip cat. So the gas canister was useless in this scenario. Interesting. So now we know more about Iris, right? Wait, who's that? It's Sosajima? And there's a blue figure over Sosajima? Is that... Well, considering Boss just killed Sosajima in the previous route, the previous bad end, then... Is it possibly Boss? I wonder what she thinks then, since she's watching this. If this has anything to do with her. Rehigh. Whatever that means.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange.
She was a child at the time?
Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met Sosajima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sajima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did
Yeah.
that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part...
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
But who would dream about
dream
kissing
is not made up
Sosajima?
entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
Also,
So we don't know if
Hitomi
Iris and
did
So are
go to
acquainted.
see
That's right.
So.
Because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
But there does seem to be a relationship with the family.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Alright, we're gonna continue this conversation. Things are really
Falling
moving
asleep when I
though.
wasn't expecting it. You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris.
Anyway.
I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
What a
Inside my
way
head?
to say it. Do you remember your dream earlier?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
Alright, small talk is over. Do you know a politician named So Sajima? Your mother seems
I
to
know
know
his name
him.
and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
About the Nile message with Ota.
Iris.
Boy,
let me
it's
ask
been a
one thing.
while, but there was
The
that.
message Ota sent you on Nile.
What is it? What is it that they're hiding?
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
You got a
Ota
new
purchased
phone.
a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Hey Ota, I've got Iris right here in front of me.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal
How about
Procedure Law number
we bring her
192.
over?
Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right?
Boy, he
Tessa
knows his
here,
stuff.
and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
So let's head over to Matsushita Diner together.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
It's better than the police station at least, right? Sunday, 9:46 p.m.
Tessa!
It's nice to see these
Thank
guys
you,
alive
Ota.
again.
It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Alright, Ota. I guess you bought a new cell phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Where's your mother?
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
No, just making small talk, but I guess, if that's the case, about that thing in the Nile
So let's
message.
hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh,
That thing.
Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
So that
Yes, the photo.
Ota can attack. Date! And he falls for Ota again. Alright, well at least this time we're at a different location, so the exact events won't repeat themselves. Like, we aren't gonna see Iris and Ota die again in the same way, right?
Head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m.
That's close to the
You've been
time of the
unconscious for
original
nearly
death.
5 hours.
isn't it?
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
With the walk, dang.
Bastard.
Classic
Why did he do
attack.
that?
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
All right, let's see. Yo, he just dropped the walk.
I'll get the car.
And the two of them are gonna head off, huh?
You stay away from my boy!
But despite that, they're gonna go together?
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Mayumi isn't doing anything. She just yelled and she's just standing there, not moving at all. I wonder if she would have been help if we had talked to her.
Why
Been
didn't you
like-
chase them?
I'm sorry.
We're trying to track them.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
That's inconvenient. Alright,
Date, the boss is calling.
boss.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Ah, they're dead again, they're dead again.
No, just watch the video.
In the same way too, isn't it? But this time, aren't we a bit closer? Matsushita Diner is really close. So
Iris.
maybe we'll be able to get there on time? And plus, we're on the road, so maybe we're even closer. I think things might turn out differently, right?
No, that's...
And in fact, we might even be able to catch the criminal in the act.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Are we close? Are we close?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
How close are we? You're still watching the stream, right? The image changed. Wait, if he's at the bridge, he's almost there. So Ota's gonna show up here. Okay, maybe Ota might die. Well, get stabbed first. But it shouldn't be enough time that both of them get cut up. Because we're on the bridge already. And the warehouse is just along the water.
Tessa! Hold
So
on.
should be
I'll
okay. Alright,
Ota.
Ota stalls for time. At this point, we should be on the other side of the bridge.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Nice.
Please let me make it in time.
So Ota might be getting stabbed right as we speak. But they're both still alive. 3:17 a.m. I can't remember the exact time of death originally, but it was around this time, so... At the very least, the culprit is still there. What's up? Okay, yeah, Ota got stabbed, so that's consistent,
You
but
okay?
the culprit's gone.
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
It's gonna take a bit longer, though, considering how long it took in the other timeline. Alright, Ota, just keep bleeding out on the floor.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
Alright, polar bear.
Alright, I'm on it.
Let's look for a polar bear. I guess this actually can't be Boss, because Boss called while the live stream was happening. Just, how does this all work then? Each case has different possible suspects.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
But it is pretty big, so you would still be able to visually see it, wouldn't you? Especially if they threw something heavy and it sunk to the bottom, then you would only need to look at the perimeter. Like, it wouldn't flow very far if it sunk to the bottom. But anyways, about Okiura Fishery.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I've already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Yes, so we do have all of this information.
No, actually.
This is like the
Currently,
5th time we've heard
Okiura,
this.
the
Okay,
company
maybe
has
like
been
the 3rd
managed by
time.
office representatives for the past Renju holds no in short, Renju did not inherit.
So it's a coincidence the
Unknown.
Okay, so I want to hear from a representative of Okiura Fishery. You know, that's a good idea.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that?
Yeah.
Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
Just alone this whole time.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you, after leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Has CSI found anything at the warehouse? Probably not. Knowing how
It's still ongoing, but they haven't
how
found
little
anything of
they
note yet.
ever tell us about anything.
Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
Yeah, because CSI isn't competent enough. About Iris and Ota,
They were taken
survived.
to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now.
That's
He's
good.
stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
She lost her
Yeah.
eye.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
That's pragmatic.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
And then about So, the guy who died in the other
So,
timeline.
Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
And then he'll chase you immediately out of his home.
Alright,
Let's-
boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it.
Let's go
We're counting on
investigate.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
Alright. Bye, boss. Sorry, I guess I just wanted to talk to boss that much. Okay, so. Let's start by visiting Mizuki, because it's been way too long since we properly talked to her. Like, way too long. Timelines ago kind of long. How's she feeling? All alone at home? All of this crazy stuff going on?
Hey, Mizuki. Could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
she's just being, you know, a monster. About Ota and Iris. No? About the fishery. No? Where's the officer who dropped you off? Nothing, huh? You're mad at me, aren't you? As expected. Alright, time to apologize.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I don't think calling her a little girl is gonna put you in her best graces.
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
You know, she
Girls
probably
shouldn't
could.
talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. No, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Which means he had a girlfriend 4 years ago.
So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Alright, time to ask. So, where's the officer who dropped you off? Let's start with
Where's
that.
the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
So about Okiura Fishery, you know, since you're Okiura related, you know anything
Okiura
about it?
Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
Yo, Mizuki, you know so much about this. If I had a grandpa who made a company and then died 17 years ago, I don't think I would be able to remember that sort of detail. But then again, I don't have a grandpa who made a company and died 17 years ago, so I guess I can't say, but it seems like an awfully specific thing to remember.
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
Huh. How
The
adventurous.
Yup. And then, Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Okay, that's a bit outlandish.
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then, Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Indeed.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. Huh. I guess that is true. She is superhuman. Huh. I wouldn't believe that Mizuki existed either. Well, maybe so.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Ota's out of intensive care.
Yeah, how did the
Iris is
video
still-
end?
But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery will definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
What?
Well,
I believe
she
it.
just praised him.
Iris is going to be just fine.
So, that's one thing that I'm wondering about. The difference between this time and last timeline is the fact that the polar bear ran away before Date even got there. Whereas in the other one, the polar bear went through with everything. How did the polar bear know to stop the video feed? Like, gosh, everyone who was watching that live stream would have been watching it and been like, oh snap, look at what's happening right now. But then they'd be glued to the screen, wanting to see what happens next. And then the polar bear is gonna just, I don't know, what, stab Ota off screen? Instead of going back to the huge spinning saw thing and just pulling the trigger. You know, he stabs Ota off screen and then what? He just goes to the camera and shuts it off? Why decide to do that? Is there an accomplice that was like looking out and being like, hey, there's a car approaching. We gotta run. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. There had to have been like some kind of lookout.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again?
Exactly.
I'm coming with you.
No,
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know
Which is
how
true.
strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Oh, we're getting a flashback?
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
Some kids at school,
Oh, I was
Five or
almost
six of
expecting it to
them?
be like a bear.
they said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy.
Cause like, I'm like, wait, Mizuki looks kind of beat up. Who could possibly beat up Mizuki? Only like a bear or something, right? But I guess, okay, 5 or 6 kids, sure.
And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away, and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Aiba, that sounds like a bad idea. What is that? Adult intervention won't help? That just seems like the kind of thing that leads to, I don't know, neglect?
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
And then Date gets his ass kicked. By brute force. Is that what happens there? Like, try attacking me. Expecting to block.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
What does it look like in the background? Those are like the kind of training wooden block things.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger.
All right.
Follow these 4 rules, and you will
4
acquire
rules.
power beyond your...
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
All right, what are the 4 rules? The key to victory is kill the heart.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential.
It seems a bit scary.
Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Knowing how strong Mizuki is now, that's kind of scary.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
Mental preparation is
In
important.
a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club. Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be.
Date, I think your original personality is slipping through into your master personality.
The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
Being quick to act is crucial.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
To beat them before they even realize the fight has started.
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
It's not how you should behave, but it's how you win.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master.
Your everyday life is of dire importance.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
This is so totally leading up to Mizuki dealing the first blow decisively
I get it.
right
But
after
you're
these
so
4
messy.
rules.
Does that mean you can't fight?
Hark. The blowing of the wind through the trees.
What's this? Hark!
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
Alright, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
Date. K.O.
If you say so, I'll give it a shot.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
The shockwave.
Huh?
His art style changed. That's how powerful it was.
How is that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
No. Mizuki, by saying that, you've forgotten one of the 4 rules.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see.
And that's how she lost. By going in while thinking that she couldn't. She has to go in thinking that she can win. That was the leftmost rule.
She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
And thus, Date managed to protect himself with a mysterious 5th rule.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iva.
We're totally gonna need her help at some
Where to?
point. I mean, we've already required her help before, and she's totally pulled through for us. But I'm sure there will be more chances for her to shine, right? Alright, let's stop by the hospital. How's everyone's surgeries doing? Ota should be good, though. Iris is a bit more questionable, but I'm going to the hospital expecting to be able to see Ota and be like, how you feeling? Oh, you're feeling better? Nice.
Are you okay?
Tate.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
That's
They
good.
told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders.
And now she's resting?
Just...
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
Rest is important. About your alibi. I guess let's go.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today?
What? Why are we asking? Well, it's procedure.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m.
As expected, sleeping at home at 3 a.m., like, I'm sure the vast majority of the population does that.
That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
Date, you're talking like you suspect her. So about Iris.
Iris lost her left eye.
That she
They
did.
haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive.
Yeah, honestly, compared to the other route, just losing one eye is quite nice.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Yeah, Falco, right?
Monica Ui, my best friend.
Or
One of the only friends I had.
Manaka Iwai?
While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
Is that Falco's name? But no, what?
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
About Ota,
I'm
you know,
so
that guy?
thankful for Ota. No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he?
Yeah.
I heard the police talking about it. If Ota didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ota was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice.
Yeah, and then how did it get twisted to when we first met him?
Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else.
And yet, our first impression of him.
His mother must have raised him well.
Do you know anything about Iris and So? Here's an important one.
Sejima? The politician?
Yeah, and the other route, you were talking to him.
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
You don't think so because you know So Sejima yourself? You know So Sejima and you know Iris? Alright.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a...
No, it's fine.
I should go.
I'm guessing that means we're not gonna talk to Mayumi? Wait, shouldn't we be talking to Mayumi? Oh, I guess we're gonna be talking to her at the diner, which means that... Ota's already been discharged? Let's go. So, now that I think about it, when we got knocked out by Ota by the walk on our head in Matsushita Diner, we, she just left us on the floor until we woke up 5 hours later. We're gonna show up again. This is the first time we see her since she left us on the floor.
Who might you be?
Wait, you don't recognize us?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday.
On the floor?
I gave you my card.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and that too.
So how can I help you?
About that photo. Let's start with that.
Oh, this? This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to...
It's the mysterious father.
I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day.
That would be... Is that the knife?
They knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen
Okay, the
knife.
apron and the knife.
Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes.
I guess so.
That's very nice, Mayumi.
Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
His face is really interesting.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years
Oh.
ago.
What? What is going on here?
So, okay, the fact that he's always been away is because he's actually dead. Okay. Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was wondering what that
came
was
here
about.
to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
At the hospital?
Wait,
My boy's fine.
Mayumi
You shouldn't say things
lacks...
like that to a mother.
Alright, alright. Her sense of reality, huh? Then about last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Okay, now...
Ota.
This is
You left
just
the
her
diner
personality
to chase after
thing,
Ota
right?
and Iris.
She doesn't accept what happened, so she's pretending it didn't happen at all. She's pretending that she was just asleep.
I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Yeah, my left eye was the only one open at that time.
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Yeah. She thinks it's just a nightmare, it's not reality.
A very
Or
nostalgic dream.
a nostalgic dream, huh?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me. And he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him.
Oh, thanks for the follow. So, okay, so Mayumi pretends that it's a dream from when he was in elementary school. Do you know Vitoris Mendez from Resident Evil 4 game? No, I do not.
I found him at a traffic signal, crying.
And that part is a full dream.
He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
She's not going to be very useful in this
Dante,
investigation.
I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Thermal.
Do you see it?
What? Her brain is blue?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia?
Oh, dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments are coming from.
I guess
She run a
Ota's
diner
been
like that?
dealing with some difficulties.
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
No wonder there's no other customers. But then how do
Matsushita
they...
Diner is near the Kabasaki district.
How do they even, like, you know, pay for their land and, like, you know, live, buy food, all of that stuff? Is it like life insurance from her husband passing away?
It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming. And then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
Date, did you not notice that the store was closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
I wonder what she prepares if there's no one to eat the food.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Alright. Okay, bye, Mayumi. Let's talk to Sosajima this time. Alright. Zoom zoom. Will So let us into his house? Probably not.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
Well,
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
alright, so, let's start with this. Where were you at 3 a.m. in this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Do you know Iris Sagan?
I don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
Natural
This guy's
liar?
a politician. Lying is his job.
Well,
And lastly, about your connection with the Kumakuras, this one is a,
I told
you know, clear one.
yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
oh, we can continue that later.
And so we have nothing to go off of as expected. Hey, bodyguard, do you know Iris Sagan?
No, it's this girl.
Not a fan? Aset? Do you know Aset?
Cute. What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Shoot. I know her.
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
So about So's alibi, did you watch him
Congressman
sleep?
Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Yeah,
you
it's
finished here?
fairly suspicious,
I'm
but
just getting started.
we always hit a wall whenever we try to talk to
You
So.
won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
I didn't want to get rough.
Oh no,
If I
is he
need
gonna get
to,
rough?
I'll feed you to the koi.
I think the koi is gonna be more bothered by that than me.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
Let's take a look at his body. Oh my gosh, it's a
This
gun.
guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
Well, yeah, just by grabbing
I
it.
could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
Like, what do we require in order to actually talk to Sosajima? Every single time we've tried to get anything out of him, it's just... he just stands there, feeding his koi.
This is why I hate politicians.
And then the only time we got any further with him was when he died. Alright, our last destination. the cold storage warehouse. I still feel like whenever we go to these places and they're like, investigate it again, we never really find anything, but we just talk to people or something like that. So who's here? What are we talking about? What are we finding out here?
2 cars.
Are we gonna talk to Pewter again?
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
Maybe that's how the polar bear got there. Can we check their licenses? Alright, policeman. Okay, station
This
wagon.
station wagon is a
Stolen.
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday.
And now it's at the scene of a crime. Poor owner. It's like their car was found, but they can't have it back. They just gotta deal with
The
it.
theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along
Famisto.
Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
Bad
The
practice.
doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Oh.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
I mean, he did say something about getting a car so that he and Iris could, like, go off. And that must mean the van
Who owns
is
the
the
van?
polar bear's
The
van.
Matsushita family.
Or, oh wait, he has 2 cars
It
then.
appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
So that's the car
Tessa,
that he
wait.
used here.
I'll get the car.
Yeah. I thought when he said, I'll get the car, he had an actual car, which makes sense. That's the
Ota's
van.
fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift.
But then they mentioned that he stole a car, and I'm like, when he said, I'll get the car, did he mean, give me a sec, I'm gonna just go off and steal a car right now?
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
So why are both of them here? Ota can only drive one at a time. Why would he have stolen something at 10 o'clock when he already had a van?
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was
What was it?
Ota's cell phone, the one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Okay.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Alright, so we're heading in.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
But it's nice that
Well, then, you
the
had better
temperature
get
is
started.
cold. Helps preserve the scene, right? Alright, guys. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Aren't you cold? Aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Yeah, and that's one you
That keeps me
have?
warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Everyone except Date. Because Date is just wearing his usual clothes. What's your name?
Good one, Date.
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me.
What was his name again? Did it start with a K?
It
Kagami?
has something to do with Glad?
Where are you getting this from?
I have a pretty unique name.
Is it that unique?
Do you remember now?
Yeah, I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something
Yeah.
like...
6 letters
6
long.
letters long.
You remember all that, but not my name?
Come on, Dante, you can do it. You can do
not
it.
yet, but I've almost got it. 3 syllables, 6 letters.
Starts with a K.
Kodaka, right?
Oh, I mean, he got the K.
Not even close.
Hey, he got the K. He got the 6 letters. He got the 3 syllables.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, give me a hint.
It starts with Ka.
Starts with Ka, 3 syllables.
Kaname?
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Is it... Kanaiza?
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
Oh my gosh, Kanaiza. Probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. That's some new info. Do you have a family?
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Hey, but we met.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Oh, we'll see each other, yeah?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Well, any clues? Let's, you know, get back to work.
Nothing so far.
Nothing, huh? Well, let's take a look at the blood stain. Oh, hey, it's Ota's blood. Okay, the workbench,
That
the ice cutting
seems to- We
machine.
have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
It's awfully dangerous. If you want to cut ice, I think there are better ways to do it.
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
Isn't that even more suspicious than finding fingerprints?
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Alright, the
A
live
video
streaming
camera.
equipment.
This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. I have logged into the Wi-Fi Okiura Fishery Co. However, I found the path.
Alright, this is all the same as what we found before.
The tires of the fork.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
What, it seemed noteworthy that the forklift hasn't been moved? What about this forklift?
"3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here."
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
True that. And if we weren't here, then it would have been too late to save either of them.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
What other leads are there? There's a dark spot over there. Shadows on the left catch my eye. Shadows on the left? Shadows... Where's the shadow? Oh, shadow. Is this a shadow?
It's dark over there.
Is it of concern?
Yeah, but without some light, I can't see.
I am perfect for times like this.
Bam. Night vision. Oh, it's a square object.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
What is
An
it?
Odoroki Man chocolate.
Odoroki Man.
You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them.
Okay, is there a special sticker in this one?
Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue.
How so?
Let's investigate further.
Investigate further. Time to open it up and see which sticker's in there?
freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Hey, what about the Odoroki Man chocolate? Odoroki Man chocolate. Oh, we picked it up? If we picked it up, then we're good. Let's get out of here. We've stolen some key evidence from the crime scene. And back to HQ we go. Alright, I'm thinking that once we get the recap of the day and we switch over to the new day, that'll be when I end my stream.
Let's summarize our investigation
Okay,
so far.
it's a summary. Perfect. It seems like a good place to stop off, I think, once we get to the end of this day. So,
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims.
And So
has a connection to the Kumakuras.
Yeah, So has a connection to the Kumakuras.
There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow.
Okay, Date, can I just say, there is a common link there. Do they have to be involved somehow? If you say that, then literally anyone who has a connection to the Kumakuras is involved somehow.
So also might have connections to Iris.
Yes, that one makes it a bit stronger.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
Let's follow
I am
this
more interested
thread.
in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards.
Oh, really? I was not that interested in them. I mean, they do literally have guns. But they're also just bodyguards.
I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security.
Maybe he hires them from the Yakuza. He's got connections there after all.
If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know how heavily armed Yakuza gangs are.
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Alright. About Mayumi. We found out some pretty
Mayumi is suffering from dementia.
sad news.
If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
But she can't remember. Which means, isn't that the perfect time to dive into her Somnium?
She might not remember.
Correct.
Because even if she doesn't remember while she's awake, her mind should still remember, right? If we sync?
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
Any other information?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
Yes, we found it and then we immediately left.
Fingerprints were found on it.
Oh, that's news.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
And how did it end up at Okiura Fisheries?
This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the
812, the 7-Eleven, you know?
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
So, the fact that there was both the van and the stolen vehicle, they did mention Ota's and Iris's fingerprints, but they didn't mention anything about Mayumi. Was Mayumi perhaps wearing gloves? If she's able to drive, which I'm not entirely sure she is able to drive, to be honest, but that if she was driving one and Ota was driving the other, that would explain why there's two vehicles and how the Odoroki Man chocolate ended up at the warehouse.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
Mayumi was wearing polar bear paws. Well, that would block fingerprints from showing up. For sure. Okay, here's the rundown. Chocolate purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m., which is the exact same time that Ota stole that car.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Yes, Date, I just said that.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown.
What conclusions?
All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
That makes it sound so purposeful. Like, Mayumi, alright, let me just buy this chocolate. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna go to Okura Fisheries warehouse and drop it.
It is possible.
Well...
Who's this, boss?
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Honestly, the only person that ever calls is boss.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
No, but now I
Yeah,
know.
I heard about it at the hospital.
Oh, I guess so.
She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious.
Yeah, that was the part that I was at, where she's still unconscious.
She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
Ooh, nice, nice.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it.
I'll meet you there.
Alright. Let's go to the hospital. Ota, tell me what happened. You were like fully conscious and you're like, you know, you are mentally sound? How do I put it? Your memories are working, Ota. You can tell us what happened. You were there.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, well, Ota, you did it. You saved Iris.
I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
That was my thought. The last one. Because he saved Iris. That must make him really happy. Because that's how we first met him.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Ota. About the walk.
Oh yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
No more hitting me with a walk. So if I had played this route first, Ota would say, I won't do it again, and then I play the other branch. It's gonna be even worse.
I swear on Ganesha.
Who's
You
Ganesha?
should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Did you hear about Iris? She seems to be
The
okay.
surgery was successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
Is garlic and ramen common? I don't know.
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
So, Mayumi?
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
The only thing is that stabbing Ota doesn't seem like something that Mayumi would do. But, you know, cutting Iris open might be something that Mayumi would do. The thing is, in the other branch, the part that made it seem so unlikely for Mayumi is not only the whole stabbing thing, but the fact that Ota was also cut by the ice cutting machine. And that wouldn't be something that Mayumi would do, right? Unless if the dementia is getting to her.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, who stabbed you?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Oh, come on! Don't you have any more clues?
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
About that thing on Nile, are you finally gonna tell us?
That's...
You see now, the situation has progressed. We aren't suspecting Iris. But we do kind of need to know about that thing.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake account. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
The ultimate blackmail?
But I can't tell you.
It's not working?
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
Yeah, that's important.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes, that worked. So, about that thing.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out.
Okay.
That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't.
So instead, he went somewhere and he saw Iris doing that thing.
I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after.
What happened?
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light.
And you saw Iris inside the car.
When I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Wait, driving it?
Iris was driving it?
Iris can drive? Which means...
Whoa, you surprised me.
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car.
Yeah. That is pretty suspicious.
Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for you.
That is incredibly suspicious. Iris
After that,
driving
the light turned green and she
Renju's
drove
car?
off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept
Not
quiet.
to mention the whole murder.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Exactly.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And
It's
if
sort of-
Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
It's sort of feeling like every time there's someone who's suspicious, the suspicion is diverted because they, like, die or something. Well, especially in the last route where everyone died. It's like, they seem kind of suspicious, they're dead. They seem kind of suspicious, they're dead. So it's like, well, if they're dead, then they can't be the culprit, right? Unless if it's like there's a mastermind who's teaming up with people. And like using them as accomplices and then killing them off right after. So like if someone was ordering Iris around to help murder Renju, and then after that they murder Iris and incidentally Ota.
What is going on here?
What happened after you let Matsushita diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather.
Yeah, and then steal a different car?
I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could. But the car was driving away!
So someone kidnapped her there, and that's why he stole the car. Which means the van that was parked at the Okira Fisheries was driven by whoever stole Iris away. So, Mayumi? Who was buying something at the 8, the Odoroki Man Choco, at 10:33 p.m., bought the chocolate, left, saw the van and Iris in it, and decided to steal her away to murder her. And then, at that exact same minute, Ota steals that poor guy's car and chases after the van.
I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
Yes, that makes sense. So after stealing the station wagon, let's follow this all the way
then
through.
Drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
GPS?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water.
Nice, so that's how he was able to get there so quickly.
You know the rest.
After running into the warehouse...
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What
and
happened?
And then why did the live stream cut out?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while, and we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
The identity of the polar bear.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
Do you know anything about them? You know, male, female? Light, heavy?
No, I didn't.
Short,
Voice,
tall?
body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
He's lying?
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Okay, about the Odoroki Man chocolate.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
So, your mother?
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely. Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Let's take a look at the x-ray. Wait, why the heck do you have a knife?
I don't believe it.
Where did he get that? Oh hey, God's best. It really has been a long time.
He's holding a knife.
Since last year?
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
He's had that this whole conversation.
I know.
Time to steal it? Just reveal it.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up!
Okay, boss,
Just
now would be a
let me
really
go!
good time to support. If boss can just hold him down, or oh hey, you know what? That works even better.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Or are we?
But you can still get information.
This is so illegal. Are we gonna kidnap him now? Kidnap him and bring him to police HQ?
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes.
Lobotomy?
Do not go.
Not quite. This is
Won't be a problem. But
this is a device that
you
lets
sure
us
this is okay? Ota just
jump
came out of
into
surgery.
other people's dreams.
But
Yeah, the Ota Somnium time.
Good enough for me.
Alright. Should I stop here? Or should I get to the end of it? Because I wanted to get to the end of the day. So, you know what? I'll finish up the Somnium and then I'll end the stream. So what happens if you get transferred into a lucid dream? Well, these dreams are... they're not necessarily dreams as in, like, what the person is, like, when they sleep and they have a dream. It's kind of like their subconscious or something like that. It's like a dream world. And we use it to cheat and get hints on the case. So for Ota, since he's lying to us, when we go into his Somnium, that's like the dream, we get to see what he's actually thinking. Which means he can't lie to us here.
As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
And this is
Cold-hearted
Aiba,
old man.
who is an AI that we kind of are friends with, I guess. And we use to go through this dream sequence, the Somnium.
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
And also, the person's dream that we're going into doesn't know that any of this is going on, so like, when we wake up, they have no clue what just happened.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
I vote that Aiba is smaller.
Hey, that's...
It's a polar bear! That doesn't sound a little invasive to you? Well, it certainly is. And that's why I say that we're doing something a bit illegal here. We literally put him to sleep from the hospital, transported him to the police headquarters, and stuck him into a machine without any consent.
Stop right there!
Hello, this is the police.
The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
Oh my gosh, he did a flip! So in his mind, this is what happened.
Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce
Yeah, no kidding. Let's help reproduce it. So, what do we have to do here?
Activate!
We're literally in the middle of a fight scene. This is a different kind of Somnium. Because there's a lot of people here, and normally there are not many people here. Like, are they just gonna be frozen in time while I wander around and investigate? I think that's what's gonna happen. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris, save the world.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
Like what? Okay. There's ice on the ground apparently.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
The fact that there was ice on the ground?
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Okay, what have we got here? We've got an icy floor, a forklift, a frozen forklift, an ice cutting machine, Iris, and a heated installation door. Dang, the installation door is heated. What? Why is it heated? Okay, but, you know, the closest thing we have to us right now is the icy floor. So I guess I'll just go for the icy floor. Oh, it's so far away.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Why does it take so much time to do anything on this icy floor? I'm not gonna do anything then. Danganronpa?
A machine used for cutting ice.
You know, I haven't actually played that before. And I do think it would be interesting. Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is ridiculous. Every action takes so much time. Is there not something that only takes like 5 seconds?
A forklift.
Kiss the icy floor. You're all about the kissing this time, Mob Goblin. Though to be honest, it has been showing up in a lot of Somniums.
The tire is frozen to the floor.
Yo, there's nothing. The heated door. That's my last hope. If there's heat on this door, maybe it'll melt all of the ice.
The door.
Well, the door feels the most likely to me.
The faint sound of waves. Strange, is it not?
Not really. It's the ocean outside there.
It is.
That sounds like wishful thinking.
The door.
The way that Somnium works is that what you least expect is probably the most likely. So let's tackle the door.
At this size, applying force will accomplish nothing.
Do it 4 times.
2 is enough.
No, 4. 2, 2, 4.
2, 2, 4, that's 8.
2 is plenty. Please understand.
Okay, maybe the door isn't the answer. I've used up more than half my time.
It won't open. We need to do something inside the warehouse first.
Cool, cool.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
We have less than 3 minutes.
Ice on the floor is...
Okay, well... let's slide on the ice?
Leave it to me.
This is not gonna accomplish anything.
Katsuki?
Wait, Yuri Katsuki?
Eros!
We're getting some references, huh?
Good exhibition. That'll score high.
It would have been perfect if I had a tight black bodysuit.
Maybe you can do a Javier Fernandez routine next.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Wait, it worked! Ota's doing something! That was the correct answer? Yo, I charged forward, and then the next action is a branch. But I did waste like 2 minutes? 3 minutes? On the door. And running around. Okay, so they get into a huge fight. He's fighting off a bear.
It sucks, but this is war after all.
He's forced back, but
May the glory of victory be yours!
as the main character.
I suppose we have no choice
He's
but
gonna
to
fight
find
back.
the glory of victory.
The glory of victory? Wait, I'm supposed to look for the glory of victory? There's a bunch of plates. I guess it'd be one of these plates? There's 3 plates here. One of them is the glory of victory. I was surprised the polar bear just hasn't mauled them to death by now. It's a dream. Everything can be explained by it's a dream. Nothing makes sense.
The cold has frosted over it.
Alright, let's wipe it off. Wait, I probably have to breathe on it.
I rubbed the frost off, but nothing is happening. A plate attached to the shelf.
Less than 2 minutes.
Hahaha. Less than 2 minutes, that's right. Let's breathe on it. That should melt it, right? No? Yes, I hear sounds. B.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
What was that supposed to do? So it's not the plate. Maybe it's the other plate? There's 3 plates after all. Oil drum. Shining light. Escort him to the green shelf. Escort him to the red shelf. This is the green shelf.
The cold has frosted over it.
So we'll lead him to the green shelf. Because I happened to walk to it first. C.
I see.
I see.
Right.
This is it, right? No? Do I... Wait, escort? How do I escort him? There's a couple of plates on the other side. Maybe it's that? The oil drum and another plate.
A plate attached to the cold has frosted over it.
Let's breathe on it by spending 1 second. D.
D.
Yeah, D's don't really do it for me. They have to be at least an F.
Zero, I have a question if you're comfortable answering it. Feel free to ask. I'll not answer it if I'm not comfortable, I guess.
There is no end to your desire.
Well, back to work.
There seems to be nothing here.
Another 1 second though, that's helpful. I'm just breathing on plates right now. Less than 1 minute! Okay, I don't know where the red shelf is.
The cold has frosted over it.
How old are?
But then, something strange happened.
Oh, the last plate.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
Oh, it's A in a fancy lettering.
We're out of options!
Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already.
Oh my gosh, Ota's just spitting out references.
He will get me! It's just destiny!
A set. Good call. That's probably it. A set.
No! I will fight destiny! And win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Yo, it's gonna be the forklift then, right? Why else would there be a forklift there? Like, there's an oil drum. The absolute pinnacle of grammar. Yeah. If you meant to say you after that,
A
then
box.
I would say I'll give a range.
Forklift.
I, Ceero, am less than 20, more than 15. Alright, so... Sortie? Sortie sounds cool. It's like a mecha anime.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right?
Let's sortie.
Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
It's mecha anime now.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
Sortie.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
The crate is the weapon? Is that even enough? Like, is Ota even strong enough to lift up that crate?
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Alright, we got a 1-7 timing and we got 20 seconds left. How do we get him to stand up? Wait, we can go to Ota? Let's go to Ota.
Ota is still down.
I can use the timey, but like, I don't know what any of these times are. Alright, if this is an anime, then we gotta motivate him.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it, earn it. Do it and you'll be rewarded.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up.
Here's a hint, Godsfest. As a VTuber, that's my age.
Now count up your sins.
Alright. Ota, you can do it!
There.
Oh, it's... Wait, that knife is... It's a knife from his mother! So he knows that his own mother stabbed him. And that's why he was trying to be secretive about it. And you know what? I just beat this Somnium on my first try! Dang. I just get Ota, I guess. Time remaining 0.01. Wait, is that actually... Or was that just like where it paused and it's actually 0? I wasn't paying attention. I was just surprised that I cleared it. Alrighty. So, that's a decent stopping place, I think.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Should I stop here or... Nah, I think I'll stop here. Otherwise, I'll just keep going. So, this is where I will save. And then I'll continue next week with this, what appears to be interrogation. Since we're, you know, in the interrogation room. I think this might be a fun one. It'll be... I can totally see this being the interrogation style where we have to pick the evidence. So it'll be a bit of a recap as well next week, the start of next week. Alright, so I also want to see if I can figure out what's up with my lagging camera. It's been weird. Alright, yeah. Have a good week as well, Hobgoblin. And thank you for watching. So, until next time then. Bye-bye.